Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. We find ourselves in the 2018-2019 NBA season, and I just want to tell you guys this. Imagine if LeBron James signed with the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, a few of you guys are probably like, yo, Crispy, that's crazy. That would never happen. Well, one of my followers on Twitter was actually talking about this very scenario, and I thought it made complete sense. Like, for so many reasons, it looks good on paper and off paper. So, I am going to explain my reasoning by why I think LeBron James should do this as we go into the video right here. Let me show you guys the lineup here real quick before we do all the simulation and everything like that. Now, for this to happen, a lot of things would need to happen in the offseason. For one, you would need to convince LeBron James to actually come to your team, but also the management would need to work day and night to shed every single bitch-ass contract on this team. There's quite a few of them. I mean, you got Solomon Hill, Omar Sheik, a few other guys to name out there. So yeah, it's such a great fit because you would have like 99% of your salary cap tied up in LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Demarcus Cousins. And then, of course, you would sign some guys out there that just kind of want to go for that championship. You would sign some minimum veteran guys that just, you know, don't really warrant a big contract anyway. They're just kind of looking to get paid. So, yeah. I thought a really good fit for this team would be Patrick Beverley. You know, he would kind of take on that Mario Chalmers role, the Miami Heat, where it's like he's listed as point guard, but we all know the ball will be running through LeBron James. A good 3-and-D player out there. Etuan Moore's on like an $8 million deal currently with the Pelicans, which isn't really that much of a bitch-ass contract if you ask me. He's a good three-point shooter. I believe last season, yeah, he had like a 45% season, 37%, and 44% this prior season. So it's like he's always been a decent shooter from the three-point line for the most part. I mean, it was a little working process right there, but it's all good. And then, you know, we have like Al Jefferson, who is a veteran, might want to chase a ring. You got Luke Babbitt, another great three-point shooter to put along these big guys out there. He's listed as a power forward, but at times, I mean, he could probably play small forward, even shooting guard. Jordan Crawford, Trey Burke, you got Emmanuel Akatu, who would be their draft pick. Darius Miller, we got Joe Harris. So yeah, just a whole bunch of different guys out there that don't really warrant a really large contract anyway. So we are going to simulate this season. I do want to talk a little bit about this here, why I think it makes complete sense for LeBron James to join this team. And let me know in the comment section below what team you think LeBron James should go to. Although I know Cleveland fans will get very defensive, as they usually do, and say he's not going to leave Cleveland. As you know, LeBron James is sitting there calling out Kevin Love and stuff like that. So here we go, simulate through date. But yes, the reason this makes complete sense is because it's no doubt that to win championships in this day and age, you need to be a super team. And what better super team than a team that has literally the best small forward in the NBA, the best power forward in the NBA, and the best center in the NBA. You look at the Golden State Warriors, it's like, yeah, they got the top point guard in Stephen Curry. Some will say it's, you know what, Russell Westbrook. I'm sure that is a debate to be had. They have a top shooting guard in the NBA. I would say right now, obviously, it's James Harden. This season, second would be DeMar DeRozan, and third, I'm going to say Klay Thompson. And then they have the second best small forward in the NBA in Kevin Durant, although some people will also say Giannis. But it's no doubt, when you look at Demarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James, that those are the best players at their position, right? And what the hell, man? The bitch ass, this team be like a bitch ass, man. God damn. Oh my God, 2K, what y'all doing out here, man? What's going on with my team? LeBron James got 0 minutes or something? Bro, what is going on with this team? Okay, LeBron James, you might just want to stay. You might just want to stay in Cleveland or something and join the Lakers with LeVar Ball. I don't know, man, because this team is not performing very nicely out there. But 2K simulation is something else sometimes, though, guys. It really is. It really is. Now, the difficult decision about this in LeBron James' case would be, of course, going to the Western Conference. I mean, he has such an easy path to the finals in the Eastern Conference, right? It's like, why would he leave the comfort of that? I mean, really, the hardest part is getting to the finals. Then you got to win the finals, right? I mean, there's only two teams in it. But at the same time, I mean, he was talking about going to the Lakers or, you know, other teams in the Western Conference. So I really don't think that's on his mind all that much. Like saying, oh, yeah, can't go to the Western Conference. Golden State Warriors are right there. Because if it's the right situation, he's going to make it work. But you guys look at the records of all the teams in the Western Conference. It's like, even for this simulation, I mean, the Pelicans, you know, they're 10 games above 500. And just every single team is doing amazing out there. You got the Rockets, the Warriors. But I don't know, man. It's just like, because I look at Demarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis right now, and yes, that team is doing pretty well, and those guys are simply dominating out there. It's just that they don't really have that passing guy out there, the guy that can get them the ball. Can you imagine the pick-and-roll game of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, or LeBron James and Demarcus Cousins? Not to mention both those guys can shoot. So it's like you can run the pick and roll at the other, have the other guy sitting out on the arc or something like that. It's like, that's buckets every single time. You're either going to get a crazy kick out from LeBron. LeBron's going to drive to the basket, get an and one foul because he's a freaking tank out there. or you're going to get the pick and roll play alley-oop to Anthony Davis. It's like, it's such a great situation. You put him out the three-point shooters. I don't know why this team has not really been brought up in this case. I mean, LeBron James is already tweeting out there, you know, Boogie Cousins saying, yo, man, you got sold out there, man, just because, like, he had that beastly, like, 45-point, 24-rebound, 10-assist game. So it's like, you can definitely tell LeBron James wants to play with Demarcus Cousins. He's never really played with, like, a dominant big guy like that before. I mean, Kevin Love is a shell of what he once was on the Timberwolves. He's so simply a three-point shooter now. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, it's like he was an all-star center for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but of course it was like his twilight days when he played with LeBron James. They had Shaq for a season, Ben Wallace, but at that point they were both washed up. So I don't know, man. I feel like it'd be good for the game of basketball to like see LeBron James with his passing ability run with these two extremely talented, athletic big men out there. I just love the fit so much. I mean, it's like, yeah, he could go to the Lakers, but then it's just like that team's, you know, quite a ways away. He could go to the Houston Rockets. I mean, you'll play with Chris Paul, Houston Rockets, or Chris Paul and James Harden. I would actually really like to see that a lot too. But I don't know, man. Just something about this. It seems like a great fit. Now, some people might say he's pulling a Kevin Durant out there, but I mean, he won his team a championship. You can't really call him a snake for that. But yeah, so 6th in the Western Conference with this team. I would imagine they are at least a top 2 or 3 team out there. But at the same time, for this, you know, particular simulation right here, both teams just absolutely did crazy. LeBron James did get All-NBA first team. I don't see. Okay, so we don't have Boogie Cousins or Anthony Davis on the All-NBA team, which is kind of concerning. All defensive team, we do have Anthony Davis and LeBron James, so that's nice to see. But yeah, that's it. So I'm really curious what kind of stats these guys put up right here. I don't know how deep this team can go in the playoffs. Like, we might have to make some coaching changes here to actually make this work out. But let's check out the player stats on the season. So LeBron James, 26 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists per game. Love seeing that. Anthony Davis and Demarcus Cousins both had similar scoring stats at about 18 points a game. Both got about 8-9 rebounds, few assists out there. Now, honestly speaking, I mean, Ethan Moore and Patrick Beverley, like, they both did their job out there. They need to be big-time scorers, but Patrick Beverley got a few assists. Let's see how they both shot from the three-point line. 41%. Patrick Beverley could have been a little bit better at 35%. Would like to see that more in like the 39% range because he would be wide open a lot. Because nobody's going to be freaking double teaming Patrick Beverley when you got three of these guys on the court right there. But I mean, yeah, LeBron James would get his points. I would expect Anthony Davis to be at least like a mid-25 point per game scorer, and Demarcus Cousins like low to mid-20 points per game also. But at the same time, you know, you got to defer to certain guys. Like in this case, LeBron James would be the king of the team, right? Okay, so let's check out our lineup right here. It's like, is this really the lineup we want to run going into the playoffs? I'm thinking of what I want to do. And you got Elvin Gentry. Would he be the coach? I'm not really sure about that. I'm not, like, is he a good coach? Like, you tell me, Pelican fans. First scoring option, though, I'm going to switch up for the playoffs here. I wanted it to be Anthony Davis, followed by, I'm going to say LeBron James and then DeMarcus Cousins, just because, like, I do want LeBron James to be shooting the basketball, too, because he's so efficient out there. And then we are going to, let's do a pick and roll offense. That seems about right. And we'll go an average tempo. These guys don't got like rush or anything like that. You know, you want to take your time with the pick and roll. So we're good with that. First round of the playoffs, we do have who do we have? The OKC Thunder. So Russell Westbrook. Okay. You know, I actually wonder if they still have, I might as well see what the team's like looking like, right? For the Thunder, they still got Paul George, Russell Westbrook. Melo took his talents elsewhere. Looks like they actually signed Kuzma too, which you think about is actually a great look on that team. All right, simulate. Current round, are we going to win? And, well, okay, Western Conference, guys, we got the Pelicans as a first-round outing with LeBron James. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe 2K simulation's just absolute garbage. The guys only shot 12 and 10 times. Wait, Boogie only shot 9 times. We got 12 times out for Anthony Davis. It's like these guys just are not shooting the basketball enough in the simulation. Now, I'm going to say straight up, my point of this video still stands. I feel like this would be a great fit. I mean, bitch-ass Ryan 2K just don't know what he's doing sometimes when it comes to this game. But yeah, so player stats on this, or playoff stats right there. I mean, yeah, they just kind of all underperformed. LeBron James put up decent numbers, I guess. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Which team would you like to see LeBron James go to? And I guess while we're at it, we'll probably go through the rest of the playoffs here. So simulate playoffs, see who wins it all. And, okay, so we have a Boston Celtics OKC Thunder Finals with the Boston Celtics winning it all with Kyrie Irving getting that Finals MVP at 23 points and 7 assists per game. I don't know, man. At the same time, it's like I do kind of hope that Cleveland works things out because I do want them to be competitive this season. But if they don't, I do expect LeBron James to fully find a different team to go to after this season. Yo guys, just one last thing I want to share with you guys, just because I thought it was kind of funny. Your boy Crispy went viral. Yes guys, I went viral. The man Adrian out here, NBA Analysis, the Woj Bomber out there, dropped a big Woj Bomb saying the Milwaukee Bucks fired head coach Jason Kidd. So your boy Crispy is all punny and everything, so I posted a response saying, you gotta be Jason kidding me, like the second he freaking posted this. Check this out, man. Almost 2,000 likes, 147 retweets, and I also got roasted by this James Magner guy, who apparently is like a former soccer player or football player, you might say, from Australia. So, because, you know, you boy gotta plug your channel and stuff like that. I mean, in my opinion, man, that's just advertisement. But, yeah, some people didn't really like that I did that. But, hey, it is what it is. Yes, guys, that's my shares with you, man. I thought it was funny. So, hope you all have a good day, man. Peace out.